production outlets now putting the brakes on projects with actor Will Smith after he slapped Chris Rock on stage at the Oscars. Charles Watson is live with the latest developments on this Hollywood story. Hello, Charles.
Yeah, hi, Mike. The fallout continues for Will Smith. He is now facing pushback from Hollywood for the moment. He hit Chris Rock after the comedian made a G.I. Jane joke about his wife. Smith was set to star in Fast and Loose, a Netflix movie about a crime boss with a memory problem, but that has since been put on hold, according to The Hollywood Reporter. And Netflix isn't alone, Mike. There are reports Sony is putting a pause on the fourth installment of the Bad Boys series that stars Smith and comedian Martin Lawrence.
Comedian Paul Rodriguez says he's experienced Will Smith's rage up close, and it's horrible.
When he turned around, that smug, that look like that, I've seen that look before. I feel like I got slapped every day with a verbal abuse.
Will Smith, for those of you who don't know, walked on stage during the Academy Awards and slapped Chris Rock after he made a joke about Jada Pinkett Smith, which I think was a disgraceful act that sets a terrible precedent for having to defend your wife at award shows.
Rodriguez says the doctor hurled racial slurs at Will Smith. After that, Rodriguez claims Will Smith took out his anger on him.
Will Smith says, "You better be careful. You're far away from anyone who likes you." I mean, where does that come from? I mean, what do you mean I'm far away? He goes, "Ain't no Mexicans here in Africa." I said, "What?"
In the meantime, Smith resigned from the Academy after widespread criticism of his actions. In a statement he wrote, he would, quote, fully accept any and all consequences for my conduct. My actions at the 94th Academy Awards presentation were shocking, painful, and inexcusable.
It's difficult to say just how much Will Smith might lose from slapping Chris Rock at the 94th Oscars award ceremony. While most people have been speculating, the inevitable has happened. It has been coming, at least. Some fans and celebrities have been calling for action against him. The actor doesn't do much in the way of endorsement deals, but this is a huge one. Will Smith has just lost a multi-million-dollar Netflix and Sony deal. What exactly happened? How did it happen? What is Will Smith saying? We'll dive right into these details. Let's get right in. Being a superstar actor is a demanding job that comes with a draining and high level of scrutiny, but Will Smith has never really buckled under the weight of such exposure. On the red carpet, you'd see him smiling at cameras and feeding off the energy of fans screaming for his attention during interviews and some late-night appearances. He'd seem down for anything, revealing some few intimate details about himself, maybe a little too intimate at times, while still trying to maintain a level of barricade of privacy to keep his superstar status intact. In a professional setting or at dinners and lunches with Oscar voters, you'd see Smith working the room, making eye contact, remembering names of people and grabbing arms and shoulders in a show of sincerity and fluency that shows how gentle he can be. He was the definition of a consummate celebrity. Will Smith's outburst at the 94th Oscars award came as a major shock to his fans who love him and a bunch of studio executives, producers, directors, and handlers that have orbited the superstar actor for years. Yeah, he's just a nice guy kind of a guy. That's what made his decision to go on stage and slap comedian Chris Rock in the middle of the biggest event in the Hollywood industry a totally uncharacteristic and deeply disturbing event for someone of his stature. Well, guys, as we know, Will tendered an apology to everyone including Chris Rock after a full day had gone. But the sad and realistic truth is that his action has spoiled what should have been one of his proudest moments ever after winning the Best Actor award for his role in King Richard. A recent series of events has shown that it might also tarnish his carefully cultivated image and impact his career. Well, it already has. Netflix and Sony have recently backed out of upcoming movies he was set to feature. The sad part, there might be more to come. The week before the Oscars award ceremony, David Leitch, the director for the upcoming movie Fast and Loose, in a stroke of unintentional and somewhat good timing, stepped from his director role as planned for the Netflix movie. After stepping down, David Leitch moved into a new role as the director for the upcoming Universal Pictures movie Fall Guy, which will star popular actor Ryan Gosling. Production for the movie is set to begin later in August. We don't know about you, but maybe David probably saw what's coming, we guess. According to a source who spoke to Page Six, Netflix was in a competition with Universal Picture to land David Leitch as their next director, and Universal won the race. According to other sources, Netflix made an urgent call to a different director to take over the project, which will feature Will Smith, the winner of the Best Actor award at the Oscars. However, after his recent feud with Chris Rock at the event, Netflix has been reported to quietly move the project to the back burner. The Fast and Loose movie is set to tell the story of a big crime boss who lost his memory after an attack. After piecing together the clues, he finds out that he has led a double identity as a wealthy kingpin and a broke CIA agent. It appears that Netflix are cautious of moving forward with the movie as the future of Will Smith in the industry hangs by a thread. However, it is currently not certain whether or not the company will decide to continue the movie project with a new actor and director. Guess we'll find out soon. While Will Smith is still unsure about his appearance in the Netflix movie, he still has Apple Plus's Slave Escape drama Emancipation in post-production. The blockbuster movie had been scheduled for release in 2022 without an exact date. Apple has refused to make any comment about the future of the movie as regards the current situation of things. According to an anonymous source, Will Smith had earlier received 40 pages of script for the fourth installment of the record-breaking Bad Boys movie. The source further confirmed that the movie will now be on pause, as well as other movies of his that are on pre-production. Imagine how Smith must be feeling right now that he's facing the possibility of losing millions. In a statement released by Will while announcing his resignation from the Academy on April 1st, he said, "Change takes time, and I'm committed to doing the work to ensure that I never again allow violence to overtake reason." As if the twist isn't enough, Smith, Gosling, and Leach are all clients of the CAA, also known as Creative Artists Agency, a company in the talent agency business that manages numerous clients. Good luck, Will. Following the news that Netflix is reportedly backing out of a bidding war to win the rights to his autobiography, Will, with the intention of making a biopic about the actor's life, fans of Will Smith have been voicing their frustration about the issue, and they have a lot to say about the issue. A fan on Twitter tweeted in support of Will Smith, stating it was an unjust treatment. He said, "I can't say I'm not surprised that the industry is dragging what Will Smith did, to go even as far as to cancel him when they let many non-POC get away with a whole lot of other worse stuff. It's just a slap, and he had good reason behind it. And this hasn't only happened to Will Smith, there is a pattern where only POC get blacklisted for something so minor." In reply, another fan who wasn't so supportive of Will's action, but unsupportive of the news said, "I think everyone is overreacting over the issue, but what he did was wrong. Period. The consequences, though, don't match the incident." Another fan named Adriana, in a tweet, wrote, "I know Will Smith slapped someone, but I am genuinely shocked at how quickly Hollywood is moving to end his career right now. I mean putting his movies on pause. I think that's a bit much when many others get away with worse and get to still have their careers." Meanwhile, a fan named Tobias argued about the fairness of the actions taken against Will. He said, "This isn't fair. Will did something wrong and so did Chris, but they are both really good persons and really good actors. There are other celebrities who should get this treatment and not Will." While fans have shown support for Will Smith, others were more supportive of the move. One fan argued, his actions will have repercussions within the industry. After the incident with social media, it will be hard to sweep all this under the rug. Hopefully, more studios and talent back away from him, because nothing will change until the industry holds its own accountable. Another agreed with this viewpoint, writing, "Good decision. No place for violence people." Well, a third fan shared their honest opinion saying, "I commend Netflix for their integrity. I certainly will never watch another film producer or starring Will Smith or his family members." Well, everyone's got their opinions. Meanwhile, Will Smith had earlier announced his resignation from the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences over the weekend in a statement. The King Richard star said, "I have directly responded to the Academy's disciplinary hearing notice, and I will fully accept any and all consequences for my conduct. My actions at the 94th Academy Awards presentation were shocking, painful, and inexcusable. The list of those I have heard is long and includes Chris, his family, many of my dear friends and loved ones, all those in attendance, and global audiences at home. I betrayed the trust of the Academy. While it is clear that Will Smith obviously feels sorry for what he did, it's now up to the movie industry to accept his apologies." That's all for today's video, guys. But before we end, what do you think of Netflix quietly blacklisting Will Smith? What's your thought on Sony's refusal to make a comment? Do you think Smith will get a second chance in the movie industry? Let us know what you think in the comment section below. And if by now you haven't, ensure you